Your husband, your fiancé, they have to use their hard-earned money to settle your spiritual husband. Let me tell you, this is a spiritual man, is a spirit man and a physical man. That is the war. The spiritual man is stronger and more equipped than the physical man. Most especially when you even know that you are marrying a WhatsApp nigga, a WhatsApp guy that don't even know anything about God, don't even know anything about spiritual stuff. He's one touch. Oh. Once they come one touch, they will just take his life. I know you don't want to be a young widow. Open up to your husband. Tell your husband, whenever I sleep, I do this. I see this strange man, this and that. Your husband will use his own hard-earned money and go and do the right thing in the water for you to set you free. I did not just come up with this conclusion. I came up with this conclusion after several trials. Because of testimonies, many people have been telling me, that they are having this, they are having that. Until they go and settle the spiritual husband they have, they will not have peace. A spiritual husband can make you to be having, to be very always aggressive. You will marry a woman that is very loving. All of a sudden, she's no longer respectful. She's no longer submissive. When you're talking, she's telling you that something is wrong with you. Kilo de man, what is wrong with you? Are you talking to me? Like, you'll be like, what is wrong with her? Now, you people are at peace, so you are having good time. The next minute she has changed, and you look at her face, it's looking like a monkey. It is the spiritual husband. It is not her making. She did not go spiritual. She did not go physical. This is beyond her. So you as a man shouldn't run away because she told you she has a spiritual husband. Because you don't even know the next woman you are meeting, the one she has, she might even be a queen in the marine world. She might be crowned in the marine world. Why are you scared? Because she told you she has a spiritual husband. We all came from somewhere. If you understand about birth and life. Because if you're running away, you as a man, do you even know the one that you are married to in the spiritual world? She has opened up, You're now laughing at her. Hey, and you are now telling yourself, I don't want to come and enter inside what I don't know. This and that. Some women will just get married. They will inflict them with one sickness from one hospital to another. They will tell you they have cancer. They have this one. They have the other one. Some men like that too, it's their spiritual wives that are causing it. So if you feel that because you are a man, a woman has opened up to you, and you want to use it against them because of that, you say you don't want to marry again. Go now. Yes, to hell with you. Yes, it's annoying. This woman is opening up to you because she loves you, and you can always be there for her. Both of you can work things out. Because you don't even know the next woman you want to go and meet, what she's going to be, what she is, how she's even going. In fact, her own might even be instantly as you are marrying her, you are going to be dead, or maybe you will become poor forever. Some rich men you see today, they know that their wives belong somewhere. Their wives they have spiritual husband, and they supported her by helping her out and knowing the right thing to do. All you need to do is to know the right people to meet. You will go and settle. When you're about to marry, ask your wife these questions. She will be happy that you're asking her. She will know that you care for her. Not that you will use it against her tomorrow to be, abusing her. She did not decide this thing on her own. It's beyond you. It's beyond your understanding. She did not decide this on her own. So you don't need to yab her because of that. And if you're a man, a woman says she's not going to marry because you've opened up to her that you have a spiritual wife, to hell with her. She's not for you. That means both of you are not meant for each other. If both of you are meant for each other, you're meant to understand each other. You're meant to listen to each other. Now, let me tell you, as a woman, you've seen a man that will marry you, and you've told the man, see what I'm seeing. Always I see myself having sex in the dream, and when I wake up, you as a man, you even release in the dream and you are talking. You understand? The man, you will tell your fiance or your husband. Your husband will be the one to go and use his hard-earned money to do the stuff he has to do for you in the water. Do you understand? He will go there and tell his fellow man. Yes, he's a spirit. The spiritual husband is a spirit. He will just go there and tell his fellow man, guy, see, I want to marry. It's time for me to marry. I'm ready to marry now. And do you know what? I am getting married to your spiritual wife. The guy will be like, you're not coming there to challenge him. You're coming there to settle him. Both of you can settle matter. You have peace. He will leave your wife for you. He will allow you to have peace. Give him what rightly belongs to him. He will let you be. He will let your wife be. Don't just come and enter and die young. Or maybe they will inflict you with one sickness. You will not be like, I don't know what is happening since I got married. I've been feeding from hand to mouth. And you think it's ordinary. Everything is not somebody that is doing you now. Sometimes it is where your wife belongs that is doing you. You don't know. You don't know. This is it. There are people that do this spiritual work. You go and meet them. Give them the things they need for it. And they will settle the matter for you. You will see somebody, all of a sudden, the person is not sick. The person will just fall off and die. A woman. Because the spiritual husband is too jealous. He has tried all he can. In fact, he now wants to carry the wife wholesale and go and meet them. They will go to the spiritual world and go and meet. He's jealous. When you're making out with your wife, he's raving in anger. You don't understand. He's angry. How can somebody be enjoying his spiritual wife? Maybe your wife self has children for him in the water, and she left her children and come and marry you, and now it's very deep. Know yourself. This video is, I want to awaken every man on earth and every woman on earth. If you're listening to this video, know where you came from. Know where you are from. Know the right thing to do. Stop suffering somebody's son. Stop suffering somebody's daughter. You are putting them in you are giving them problems. Because if you know the right thing to do, it is very simple. So, all you need to do is to know the right thing to do. Okay? There are people that do this spiritual work. You meet them. They will tell you the things you need to buy. Go and settle the spiritual husband. Settle them and make peace with them. Everybody will stay. You can live long as you want to live. You can be prosperous. You can be rich the way you want to be. You can be wealthy the way you want to be wealthy. If your spiritual husband is settled, or if your spiritual wife is settled. Some men, their spiritual wife, immediately they get married, they turn to drunkards. They turn to womanizers. You will see somebody, you've been dating the guy is never, a womanizer and all that. Immediately you get married, you see that everything about the man has changed. The spiritual wife is at work. And you need to do something about it. You need to go and see, as you want to marry, you explain to your wife, look at. Explain to your wife. Your physical wife is what I mean. Your wife will have to go with you to the river, to the water, to go and settle your spiritual wife. Her own case is that she will go there and beg her. She will not go there as the man will go there and tell the man, it's time for me to marry a woman. Because you are the one that wants to marry a woman into your life. This one is a man that is marrying a woman. And then the woman will meet the fellow woman, the spiritual, the marine woman, and tell the marine woman, see, it's time for me to marry. And I've seen a husband. I'm going to marry your husband, your spiritual husband. But I come in peace. Do you understand? They will tell you all these things when you get there. Stop hiding things. Stop hiding all these things. Because it's glaring. It's obvious. You stay like this. A man, you're with your man. Or you're with your wife and you're touching yourself. Some men say when they get married, they turn to homo. They turn to homosexuals because of what? They have spiritual wives. Their spiritual wives will not allow them to sleep with another woman. So because they want to get at them, they turn them to homosexuals. You see some married women, they turn to lesbians. There is nothing spiritual wife and husband cannot cause. But if you know the right thing to do, you do it. Everybody will be at peace. You'll be happy. Leave them, they will go their way. This one, because when you're even kabashing and doing it, they are getting more angry. They're getting more angry and they will be causing problems in your life. They will frustrate you until you even die on top of poverty and frustration. You'll be tired of this world. You'll be tired of this world. There is nothing spiritual husband cannot do, and there is nothing spiritual wife cannot do. All right? Yes. I told you guys that this is a very big topic, but I hope you've learned a lot from it. And it's not a bad idea if you want to work on yourself spiritually. It's not a bad idea. It's something you need to do as a man and as a woman. If you know that you actually have a spiritual husband or wife. If you don't see yourself in the dream having sex and doing all sorts of things, then you are free. But do you know that there are spiritual husbands that visit their spiritual wives physically like this and make love to them on a normal ground? It happens to some men too. Their wives will come and see them as in physically like this. Physically, they will be seeing that they are making love physically and not to their physical wife, but to their spiritual wives. It's that deep. It is that deep. So, yes. Let's all be careful and let's all do the right thing. Okay, guys. Today, we are coming to the end of this video. Alright? Yes. Do you like the way I'm dressed? Thank you. I know you like it. Yes, so alright. If you're just joining us, you are welcome as always. If you've been with us, oh, thank you. I love you all, and I'll continue to do so. Bye.